All right, it's a quick one. 2019-2020 Panini Obsidian basketball first off the line. So you know it's a good one. 3-box David M's Card World live 30-spot random team break. Seven. Six. Edward, you have Golden State, Jason C. Nollins. Ashok, you have New York, Tom Lee. Charlotte, Brain, the Lakers. Stephen G, the Clippers. Jason J, Dallas. Matthew T, Houston. Andrew S, OKC. Chung, you have Orlando. Brandon H, Portland. Bill S, Atlanta. Jeff K, Utah. Matthew T, Toronto and Brooklyn. John M, Milwaukee. Jason J, Philadelphia. Jeff K, Boston. Christian, Miami. Michael S, Denver. Peter H, Memphis. Ashok, you have Cleveland. Brain, Indiana. Josh H, San Antonio. Andrew S, Sacramento and Phoenix. Bill S, Minnesota. Raphael, Detroit. Shung, you have Chicago. And Daryl, Washington. I haven't done radio. I have a bunch of friends that are in radio, and they all tell me the exact same thing. There's no money in radio. But I have done voice work for like locals and stuff. Sure, Dan. I think you're somewhere in the rotation. First off the line. Obsidian. Yep, that's what I'm supposed to be breaking. Looks good to me. I've already got interest through a couple of businesses in me just doing little promos for voice. And I will likely sign with a Canadian. I'm not going to get into it. Let's just move on. Jabari Parker. DiVincenzo. Dragic. That is out of 50. Miami. Matisse, first off the line exclusive, out of only 16. Thanks, Ballin. Out of 99, Jalen Brunson. Dan, I'm sorry to hear about that, man. Bourbon, I did not see today's episode. We watch that on Saturdays. Dave Collins, Boston. And Kai Bowman, Golden State. I love seafood. James loves seafood. Well, James loves candied smoked salmon. I love all seafood. Mel hates seafood. Passionately. What's up, Tony? VC. Deontay Murray. Tada Fitty. Bourbon. Are you familiar with it? It's where they smoke it with maple syrup. That's Kyle Guy, rookie out of 16. Oh, goodness, bourbon. Yeah, that's no bueno. Tony. Yes, tentatively yes. Out of 75, Anthony Simmons. Oh, he got a winner coming up next. Or at least he used to be. Don't know how he's doing lately. Oh, no, that's too thin to put in a bag. It'll get damaged. Candied smoked salmon. Yeah, it's in the process. You add a maple syrup to it, and it basically caramelizes the maple syrup. Gives it not a hard crusty coating, but it firms up the outer layer, or I should say the top layer of the fish. All right, people, 101 for Toronto. Chris Bosch. That is the Matrix. Uno de uno. Well, I'm sure, Matthew, when you saw that you got Toronto, you were like, meh, whatevs. But man, how about that? Yeah, oh yeah, Tony. Believe it or not, we have salmon here. We have salmon runs in Buffalo. Not the same salmon you guys have. It's a different species of salmon. But we do have a pretty good freshwater salmon run. That runs through, I believe, West Seneca. And the contributaries thereof. There you go. There's the highlight reel right now. Devin Booker. Oh, yeah, bourbon. Yeah, man, you want good creek... You want some good creek fishing? You head on over to Buffalo. They got rainbow trout, speckled trout, brown trout, salmon. Heck, you can get sturgeon, but I wouldn't recommend putting that on a fly rod. Romeo Langford. Walleye, yep. Unfortunately, sheephead. Or steelies. Largemouth bass. I do not bourbon. But yeah, there's really good fishing in Buffalo. Believe it or not, it sounds crazy, but we have freshwater creeks that run from the Great Lakes that bleed out into to Lake Erie. DJ Augustin. Yep. Oh, the smallmouth are not small. It's just their name. They're big. Out of 75. Yeah. We have a dam, a small dam, right behind a church in Buffalo that you can dangle an empty hook at the bottom. There's like a pit, and they will grab anything. This is pretty nice too. If you follow Obsidian, for the New Orleans Pelicans, this is called Contra, and it is out of 3. 1 out of 3. Brandon Ingram. But yeah, the only thing about Western New York is you have seasons. You get your fishing license, and there's different stamps for different fish. You cannot fish year round. Well, at least I haven't fished since the 80s. But you're not able to fish certain fish year round. You have to have a license for them. You can catch and release. But if you plan on taking home and eating, you have to have the right stamp, and it has to be in the season. Really, Cubby? Well, I live in Lockport now, so that might happen if I ever get free time. Out of 50, Mike Miller. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, this one is for the Heat. We've got a big boy. We've got one that is going to get your attention, if I don't have it already. Take care, Burn. You're probably not going to believe that this just happened, but it did. Philadelphia. How about a 1 of 1 Matisse RPA? Jason, can you dig that? That's right, 2 1 of 1s. Read it and weep. That is a break, gentlemen and ladies. Jared Allen and Kyle Guy.